Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Cinnamoroll Fuwa Fuwa Daibouken. So, pretty much in the last episode, we completed the Great Wall of China and collected as many sweets as we can. And that's pretty much it. Honestly, okay, in all seriousness though, yeah, we completed the World of China and collected as many sweets as we can, and we went for our mini games and rescued a couple of our friends here. But let's go to New York City because I'm assuming that's what this tower is supposed to mean. It's more city than the like, so can you really blame me? I mean, I'm a New Yorker myself, so yeah. Not sure what's going on here. I really don't know about the whole story and whatnot. It's all in Japanese. I cannot read Japanese. I don't even speak Japanese. I don't know any other languages but English. But I'm someone that's supposed to learn Spanish, but I tried. And it turned out to be too difficult for me. So but I would love to speak Japanese though. I feel like it'd be a lot more, I mean, in my opinion, it's a lot more interesting to learn than speaking Spanish, but that's just me, you know. To everyone's own opinion, I guess. So here we're now collecting some pie and fucking chocolates. I believe this is white chocolate here. There's some blueberry pie. There's a fucking cafe, which I'm not sure what's happening here with. Ooh, I hate these squirrels. I just don't like to be touched by anyone because otherwise I get stunned or pushed back, which aggravates the shit out of me. But and I think here this is either an apple pie or a pumpkin pie. And then that's definitely cake. Something that's pretty common here in New York. Pretty common, like you'll find different types of sweets. It's like honestly though, it makes sense because New York is pretty much one of the most diverse states in the world. Like you'll literally find a bunch of like many different types of foods, but sometimes like, you know, like sometimes you'll find places like actual types of foods that's like usually foreign in the United States and whatever. Shit, I just want to get the fucking sweets. Stop pushing me. I just want the goddamn sweets. Okay, there, I don't give a shit. Pissing me off already. Oh shit. Alright. Yep. That's it for this stage anyways. I guess I could discuss how many... No, I can discuss maybe the types of sweets that maybe I eat. Since we're on a topic of like different types of sweets, you know, cakes, pancakes, fucking cupcakes, like all sorts of different pies, parfaits, ice cream sundaes, whatever the fuck. Now usually me personally, you know, I like to eat chocolate cake. Honestly, chocolate's like one of my favorite flavors. And when it comes to, and especially like if you give me a brownie, I'd be super happy. I would instantly, like, hey, I would instantly be your friend if you buy me some brownies. Literally, you would just automatically make my day if you buy me brownies. Oh shit, what the hell? Oh, I almost forgot. Sometimes certain things tend to like. Oh yeah, these usually fall on occasions, which it's really awkward as to why. I think that's supposed to be coffee. Who the fuck spills their coffee? Like I already played through the game before and I still don't get it, you know. I mean, talk about people that don't know how to like... Oh shit. This is what I hate the most. Oh, God. Especially too, you gotta be super careful not to get hit too many times because those apples on top of the top left are, believe it or not, they're your health. I mean, the game is not really that hard to begin with, but still, when you end up, if you're not careful, and you end up getting yourself, if you end up hitting yourself several times, you could end up getting a game over. I think, like, really what's happening is that Cinnamoroll is literally just streaming. That him and all his friends are, like, decided to travel, go on adventures around the countryside. Because essentially, like, the game over screen is essentially having, Cinnamoroll here just apparently wake up. Literally, I don't know. Like, I get really confused as to why, but I guess, you know, it's a very simple video game. I'm not going to question it. So, what else? Now, what kind of sweets do I also eat? Because I might as well keep discussing these sort of things too. I've tried some apple pie, which, really good. I swear, like, when I wanted to used to taste, before I tasted blueberry pie, like, I thought I was going to really like it. But I guess it turned out that that's not the case, because I ended up not liking it as I hoped for blueberry pie. But I do like blueberry flavors, but that really depends on what you give me. Like, it really depends on the product. Because other than that, though, I don't necessarily think I would eat anything that's necessarily blueberry. Strawberry, too? Like... what else? I tried pumpkin pie, which is really... I actually like pumpkin pie. It's not that bad. It's actually really good. Okay, this little guy here, I can never, memorize the name. I think its name is Saffron? I could be wrong. I feel like they're named... I think all his friends are almost, like, named after, like, some kind of, like, a flavor, but I can't really say for sure because most of the flavors, like mocha, espresso, cappuccino, these are usually... That's usually has something to do with different types of, like, the hot beverages, kind of like coffee and shit. Which, in terms of, like, coffee and shit, I usually just drink regular coffee. I've never tried any of the cappuccinos or the espressos because I know that they're almost kind of like, I know they're, like, essentially very similar to coffee, but that the difference is there is that they're very... They're very, how do I say it? They're a lot stronger, if I can say how that works, because honestly, like, I wouldn't be able to tell you for sure, like, I would not be able to tell you, like, the literal differences between the two, so... Alright, and here we're somewhat playing fucking Tetris, because, honestly... Also, the flowers don't do anything. They're nothing more than, like, kind of like a hindrance type shit. You just need to give it a match 2 of the same, kind of like the same fucking tweets, instead of being a match of 3. Although you could do a match of 3 on a few occasions, which, I wouldn't be able to tell you much how that works either. So, yeah. It's really quick if you know what you're doing, so, we're gonna just, get this done quick. Very simple. But yeah, I pretty much discussed what kind of sweets I kind of like. No, I'm not a sugar tooth. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not much of a sugar tooth, so it's not like I eat sweets on a... I don't eat sweets very often. I'll do it on a few occasions, but like, although the one thing for sure is that I do drink a lot of coffee. Usually I drink 1 cup of joe a day, but at most it's usually 2. I don't go anywhere more than that. And I kind of learned that when it comes to coffee, I think the max amount of coffee you can drink per day. Because a lot of people try to discuss how many cup of coffee can you drink maxed? Which from what I learned, it's 4. Have a 4 cup of coffee a day. I think it's at max. Just don't drink any more than 4 if you're a heavy coffee drinker. And we just learned new movesets. But usually I drink only 1 or 2, which is usually recommended. So yeah. And speaking of that, we just completed New York City. So next time we're gonna travel to Egypt. Yeah, so, and also, I really hate this minigame there. You have to answer questions, but honestly, it's not the game's fault. I can pretty much tell you that. But you'll know what it is, which, if you end up seeing me, like, constantly pausing and creating a save states or loading a state, just to cheese my way out of it next time, so, you'll know why. Because it's not something you can just guess. Otherwise, like, it's gonna be harder to just progress. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, it's fairly short as usual. Then give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more, and hit the notification bell to look out for the new episode. And so that you won't miss a thing. So anyways, thank you, and until next time. Bye.